some windshield wipers for this car right here. It's been raining lately, guys, so we got to make sure the cars are safe and ready to go. Usually these guys just involve like a little clip. Looks like they do. Take that off. Nice. Cool. So I'm not sure if you noticed any smoothness with the gimbal, but the one thing I did notice is that because of our wide angle, we actually see this in the frame. Or actually, no, we see this in the frame. And that's kind of annoying. Let me know if that's annoying for you guys. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's only like 10% of the screen. And if the smoothness is overall that much more improved, then, you know, that'd be cool. But anyways, I don't think I'm going to use the gimbal for everything that I record, because like these little vlogging entries where like I'm flipping the camera back and forth, it kind of confuses the gimbal. But I'm definitely going to be using it more often now, especially for like some of the stuff that I'm trying to show you guys where the camera doesn't like to focus because I'm so shaky as is. We've been working on our wiring harness. I haven't had anything posted for you guys in a while because I don't know what happened, but we recorded a cool vlog and it was rendering. I rendered it like 8 times and it wouldn't render. There's a corrupt file or something in it, so that really sucks. I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully this doesn't happen to this video. The Yonke is still down. The Yonke has been down for about a month. Nah, it's probably been like 3 weeks, but it's going on a month. I'm almost done wiring this car up. I'm actually going to split the wiring video into 2 sections, but both videos are going to take quite some time to come out. They're going to be really good videos. They're going to be really, really great for you guys, but no vlogs for a while. So let's figure out what's wrong with that thing, I guess. If you guys don't know, I cut my ignition switch because I lost my keys at work, and then I got paranoid and thought someone was trying to steal the car. That didn't happen. I took the car home, but I ended up hot wiring it to do that. And then after messing with many ignition switches, I realized that a working 3G ignition switch is what we call unobtainium. That means we can't attain it. That sucks. So if you guys don't know, ultimately, the way this car has always been is when you put the key in to start, the fuel pump just starts humming. You know how like stock cars, like normal cars, when you put the key in to start, the fuel pump primes and then it turns off? Okay, well, ever since I've owned the Yonke, when you prime the fuel pump, it just turns on. And you really can't leave the key in the start position without killing the battery in like 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure, you know, that's why factory cars turn the fuel pump off when the engine isn't running. Okay, well, anyways, that was all fine up until I cut the ignition switch. I bought an ignition switch from Jeremiah Freeman. That came out of a CRX SI in 87, I believe. Same stuff, 84, 87 stuff, all the same stuff. But for some reason, that ignition switch, when you put the key in to start, the fuel pump stays on. But then when you turn the key a little more to crank the engine, the fuel pump turns off, the starter engages, and it starts spinning the engine. But I don't know, it just doesn't start. I wanted my car. So I put the old ignition switch back in, as you saw, and I hot wired it again, and I was driving it around town like that. During the morning of that green video, I was going around. During the morning of that green gun video, when we sprayed with the green paint gun over there, I stopped at the Harbor Freight. I was running some errands, and then that's when the fuel pump died. And no matter what, even if I put fuel pump power directly to battery power, fuel pump would not prime. It was like the fuel pump completely burnt out. And I'm thinking that I burnt out the fuel pump by running it hot wired. Anyways, the fuel pump on this car is down here. There she is, right there. Wow. So I'm going to jack up the back of the car, and we're going to pop that fuel pump off to give you guys a little bit of content today. And maybe I can order a fuel pump online and start getting the Yonke back. Okay. So we're taking the fuel pump off, so let's release fuel pressure. I don't know how much gas is still in Yonke. And then I'm just going to undo the AN lines before we undo the fuel pumps. That way we don't have to worry about that.
As soon as it starts leaking, just edit the fucking car blowing up.
Oh my god.
This shit's that loud and it has a res.
Okay, I got the power and ground off. We got these little worm clamps off. I'm not too sure what's still holding it other than it's been here for 30 freaking years, but
You don't think they put anything, the mounting on it?
okay, I didn't record it, but here she is. She was literally just sandwiched up there really tight. So there's our little fuel pump bracket. This is so cool. They made that. This is all custom, just worm clamped up there. Got freaking random AN lines. Looks like this is the feed line coming from the, no. This is the feed line coming from the tank. And this is the line going into the car, goes through the chassis. That's really cool. This is something we can think about if when we do our fuel system on Casera. That's a Walbro?
Yeah.
God damn, is it a
392?
392? Damn, I have a 270 or whatever.
I think it should be fine.
So this is what the compa wants to do. I was gonna go get another wrench, but whatever.
There you go.
Okay, flip it over. Let's do it again. Other shit, like you guys. Like,
Yeah. I told him that. Okay, no. So it's funny because I was talking to a buddy where I worked at Honda with. He got me the job at Honda.
Mm-hmm.
And where I used to work before, I used to do more job. I was like, look, like I don't want to leave. Like, it's a good, like, the people there.
So that's weird, guys. Turns out the fuel pump works just fine, but for some random reason, we lost fuel pump that night that we were coming back, and we towed the car home. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna throw a battery in here. And I don't know how much more I wanted to keep diagnosing this car. I want to get a vlog out there for you guys because I haven't posted anything in so long. But like, low-key, I'm all about doing this wiring harness right now. I've been exploding my chassis harness since like late last night. And I think I want to get back onto that because I've got a lot of progress done on this thing. And I've really figured out a lot of stuff. Like, if you guys don't realize it, I've literally figured out what every single wire on this EK harness is. And yeah, before I get all of that stuff in my brain just forgetting it all, I want to get it all done. Something I didn't get the chance to show y'all is that we got some mounts. These mounts actually came from Higgins. If you guys are not familiar with Higgins Built or the famous Higgins Built EF hatch, definitely check out that on Instagram because Higgins' car is fucking cool. And he sent us these Hasport mounts. These are brand new, never used mounts. They're a little dirty because, you know, they've been out in the garage. And they come with this cool keychain. I don't know if all Hasport mounts come with this or if Brian Gillespie just threw that in for Higgins because he has an EF hatch. But I'm really excited that we got that keychain. I'm actually going to use that. But yeah, these are EF STK mounts. Is that what they're called? EF STK mounts. That basically means that these are standard replacement mounts for the EF. You can swap in a D series with a cable transmission, and these mounts are going to line up perfectly. So that's freaking cool. We got something really pretty to throw into Casera's engine bay when we're done with our single cam. So let's get our freaking single cam done. Another thing, if you guys don't remember, I kind of ordered all the wrong parts for my single cam. Started off with the wrong timing belt. Now we have the wrong water pump. Look at that. There's a big ass gap right there. But I finally ordered all the right parts. We got ourselves some spark plugs. We got ourselves some alternator belts. And then we got ourselves an Ison water pump. So I don't like the Gates water pump. The reason why is because the blades on it are very stubby. They don't look like the OEM blades at all. So I ordered a Bosch water pump. And if you guys saw the previous videos on this engine, then you know that Bosch sent me a used water pump, and then they finally sent me a brand new water pump. That's the one currently installed on the engine, and that's cool and all, but it's the wrong water pump. Turns out there's a difference between D15 and D16 water pumps. Correct me if I'm wrong. It could also be Vtec versus non-Vtec water pumps, but I think it's D15 versus D16. So this is a D15 water pump. As you can see, it has like a square edge right here. This is a D16 water pump. You can see that it's more rounded off, right? It's a completely different shape. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna bet that this is a D15 water pump design, and this is what all D15 water pumps look like. So just so you know, there's a difference there. And these blades look hella similar to OEM blades. Because if you guys didn't know, EF'n is actually the OEM water pump manufacturer from Japan. So I'm going to get the old water pump, or not even the old, I'm going to get the Bosch water pump pulled off, and I'm going to show you guys the difference in the blades. But yeah, let's get all of our new parts thrown onto our engine, and let's get this whole timing section wrapped up. And then, yeah, that'll be the video. I'm still in the middle of reorganizing my garage, but we're talking about how we're going to paint Julian's car. And if you guys are excited for that, definitely subscribe right now, because that's coming, dude. Like, I've just been, you know, planning out how I'm going to do it. I really want to do the car in one go. Like, I want to do it with all of the parts on it, unlike the way I did my car. I want to actually, like, you know, spray a complete car. Like, wouldn't that be so freaking cool, dude? But if you guys don't know, this car is going to be painted actual real red, like the actual OEM color. It looks like we're going to get serious with this car. Like, it should have been done a long time ago and it wasn't, but we're going to get serious with this car, and we're going to finish up this playlist. What's coming up next is Julian's finishing up the body work on his own, and I'm going to spray an epoxy primer over the entire car. It's going to be one color. It's going to be solid gray. From there, Julian's going to get her really, really smooth, get her, you know, cover her in water and make sure that shine looks beautiful, and make sure the entire car is just flat, flat, flat. And then after he's finally ready and he finally gives us the go, we're going to paint boot this car, spray a sealer on it, and then immediately just start spraying red, and it's going to be freaking cool. I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for the progress that we've made so far. And if you guys are excited, definitely hit the subscribe button, because we're about to get started.
Okay, hell yeah.
Here's the EF'n pump, and then here's the Bosch pump. I don't know if that's just me, but I just feel like these blades are a little chunkier than these blades. I feel like these blades are a little sharper, a little taller. I just feel like these ones are a little smaller. What do you guys think? Like, I think it's obvious, honestly. This one is definitely smaller than this one. Notice? But yeah, like, this is a turbo setup, and like we've seen in the past that running the wrong water pump style can cause overheating, because it's not efficiently flowing, it's not efficiently pushing water. Instead, it's just kind of putting bubbles in it, kind of just moving the water, not pushing it. Yeah, here's our water pump. This is the correct water pump. It even comes with the dowels because it's OEM, and it fits perfectly. Hell yeah, EF'n Japan. I don't really torque the water pump to anything specific because I don't have a small torque wrench, but it's only like, it's less than 20 foot-pounds per bolt, and you really don't want to over tighten them, because it is very easy to strip out these freaking bolts. Very, very easy. In fact, this bolt down here was actually stripped out, and we now are running a longer bolt with a nut on the back. So I really hope that seals. It should seal just fine, but Louis' dual overhead cams EC had a major issue sealing because of this, so I definitely hope that doesn't happen to us. But yeah, this is the correct water pump. As you can see, it actually seals. Hell yeah. Also, you guys, I might regret this, but Gompa is trying to do a giveaway on his daily driver. He has a post on Instagram. Basically, it's a $10 raffle. You send him 10 bucks and you get a spot. He's trying to fill it up, and then when it's all full, he's going to draw a random number, and that person's going to get the freaking death trap. So if you're interested in checking out that raffle, again, I'm not responsible for this. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just letting y'all know. Check out Gompa's Instagram, and you could probably enter that raffle. But
it comes with good shit, decent shit. All right, it comes with, my bad, I'm cussing, huh? Coilovers. It comes with coilovers. It's gonna come with wheels.
It's a Honda Civic, you guys. You already know what a Honda Civic is, but anyways, check that out. And then another thing is that I guess a lot of my friends were born around the same time, because it is Issa's birthday today. So in the comments, wish Issa a happy birthday. We're gonna do something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, until then, I got that water pump on. Let's get the timing belt thrown back on. Me and Julian are gonna run to the paint store right now. This is literally just a daily vlog. You guys are just hanging out with me and my friends on my day off. But yeah, like and subscribe. Wish Isa a happy birthday. Let's go to the paint store. Oh my lordy, this alarm. What is happening here? Your alarm scares me. I'm just not used to an alarm card. Oh, the gold EM2. So happy to have a clutch pedal. Who needs power steering? One-handed, baby. One-handed in the parking lot. Okay, guys. So we got our rust curer. It is not Pour 15, but this is what was recommended to us. It's a little cheaper than Pour 15, and it's basically the same exact stuff in the can. So this is just a rust curer. Basically, if you have rust that's already penetrating the metal, you can't, sand that down because your metal is going to be non-existent when you're done. So you use a rust penetrator. It penetrates the rust and it basically turns it back into metal. I'm probably describing that completely wrong, but what this is going to do is strengthen the metal and allow us to actually cure our rust and not have to, cut it out and weld it back in. Oh my god, I thought we were in third gear. That was barely even second gear. Oh my lordy. Yeah, if you guys don't know, we got some crazy ass long gears. I always have trouble taking your key out the first time.
Really? All the way back.
Well, boys, we got beer. Where's the beer? There's the beer. We got beer. We got some rust curer. Yeah. Let's go. Great. Powerful. Like if anything,
Yeah, well pressed.
yeah.
What is that though? I'm wondering.
So this is mustard and this is some fucking glue.
Happy birthday.
All right, now we have to sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, make everyone in the restaurant
Too
feel
late.
uncomfortable.
Oh, he blew it already. What?
Birthday
Too late.
to you.
Cha cha cha.
He steals jacks too.
Gompa did not sing at all.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Wow, dude. I'm lost. It's kind of scary.